Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much...
Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've got it again. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Iniesta. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Kimmich. Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Picked out. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, that's Barella! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
This is Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Pelé. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot. Now it's Messi. And it's Schneider. And this is Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots. In he goes again. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And this is Dembele, and this is Pelé. Dembele, can he finish? Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He whips it across. Ronaldinho. No way through there. Threads one in, and this is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. I was going to be disappointed with that. It's played through for him. Good read, needed to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé shapes to shoot! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Iniesta! Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Now it's Beckham. Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes
That's well
have been
spotted.
indicated.
Schneider. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Iniesta. Now it's Pelé. Searching pass he's played there. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitution for Germany, number 21, Dembele.
And we're underway again.
Number 13.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Number 20, Bale.
Rooney.
Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And they win it back again. Schneider. Now it's Bale. Schneider. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has a look up. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge! And he's there to belt it away. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rooney gets into a good position. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one. And he's being shifted off it. Could be danger here. Kimmich. And it's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rooney, and this is Bale. There's the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Germany are having a ball here. He is through here. It is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Yeah. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, he made it look...
Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is Messi. Could move up a gear here. Dembele. Spread it left. Swept in. Schneider, Iniesta, looking for the run, and this is Iniesta, aimed beyond the defence, and they're quick to get it back, and here's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich, that's a sharp pass. Barella does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Dembele simply refused to be outdone there. Maldini. Iniesta. Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Thinks about the shot. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
1 minute at a
Simply
time.
brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, super ball. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And this is Hullet. Szoboszlai.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That ball looks a good one. And this is Dembele, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Germany are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pelé, and this is Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dembele unable to make it happen. Ah, he's given it away. And he's Luis Suarez! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Del Piero chasing after it. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Pelé. Hullet. And Hullet! Sticks it away! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Del Piero. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? That's a good ball. It's Dembele! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can...
He's tried one! Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in...
Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero, and Del Piero! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dembele gets... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This looks promising. Pele gets flagged offside. Pele. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking to play him in. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Maldini. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Gets a good foot in there. Now Hoeneß. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Big chance! Goal, Germany! There is the breakthrough! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So, a breakthrough already. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And here's Dembele. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And they win it back again. Schneider. Now it's Pele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Tries the cross. Germany applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Thuram. Schneider. Pele. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. Hoeneß. Pele. Hoeneß. He is through here. Hoeneß! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hoeneß. Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams wins the duel this time, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good read, needed to be. And here's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Dembele. Big chance. There's the shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose here. And Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Dembele. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in, played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Adams. Barella. Dembele is onto this. Played back in. And a chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half then, just getting going. Lampard. Schneider. Dembele. Germany are looking to break at pace. And he was quick to react. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kimmich. And here's Schneider. And this is Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he was alert to it. That has not gone well. And it's Schneider. Now it's Dembele. He can run onto that. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! That's a lovely, neat pass. Lampard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well-timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Pele looks to get on the end of this. Always onto this. Schneider, and he's been shifted off it. That's a little off target. Aims beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Pele!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
He has a look out. That is lovely. Pinches it off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Rooney. Shot could be... And the shot! Goal! Germany! to the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The cross comes in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Lampard. Out for a throw.
Substitution.
Knocks it into space. Schneider. Ernest does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Kimmich. And here's Rooney. Ernest going face-to-face with his great rival.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Pele. Ernest looking for the run. Real chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Could have here their final chance. They've played it short. That's at the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. It's Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele plays it short. And here's Dembele. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Dembele goes short. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Dembele with the short one. And here's Dembele. Good chance here! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Fired deep towards the... Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rooney. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Ronaldinho. And he plays one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Rooney! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Pings it across. And the keeper beats it away. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Oh, he's been caught napping. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brilliantly cut out. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Inter Milan, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of it.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Played in deep. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lampard, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! And somehow it stayed out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Played back in. Nesta. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Probing pass. Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Forlan. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Forlan.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's one-on-one! Oh, whistle's gone, now then! So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Ronaldinho looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. And it's Ronaldinho. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good... It's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho! Just too much, fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Real chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Dembele, chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for options for movement. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Rooney.
Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Dembele's cross. It's a good ball out wide. Ball driven towards the far post.
Cambio di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here. Lampard providing an outlet on that flank. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely worked.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Now it's Rooney. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Lampard. Oh, played right into his path. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Lewandowski, and he's had it nicked away. Aubameyang is onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Takes the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he was quick to react. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Out to the right. Cross needs to be good. Lampard. And he's intervened well there. Baresi. Ronaldinho. Aubameyang. He's a sharp little ball here. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers with whip. And he gets rid in a hurry. And Aubameyang! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Aubameyang brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Drogba. Lewandowski. Lampard. And this is Luis Suarez. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. And he's managed to get rid. Messi. Messi purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side yet able to find the net. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Pete...
Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. Aubameyang, he's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Luis Suarez. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Oh, well played. Aubameyang. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be
Barella looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Cleared without hesitation. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Beckham! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Drogba. It's a good foot in there. Beckham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. You can never be short of runners into space.
Takes a shot. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Barella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cafu. Now that's well seen too. Lam. Ronaldinho. Messi. Ronaldinho. He's tried one! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substitution for Germany, number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 5, Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. And it's Lam. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. That has been cut short. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Lovely ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Donnarumma herring after the ball here. Big header! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Great vision. And this is Del Piero. He has found the way through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Out towards the flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi. He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Drogba. Guardiola. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, just skips past his man.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Del Piero. He's found a way through. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Deftly away.
Substitution for Germany, number 21,
Didier Drogba. Number 11, Robert
This is Del
Lewandowski.
Piero.
Coming on the field,
Forlan is carrying after that one. Well, that's beautifully
Number
weighted.
15,
Del Piero receives it, applies the finish! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
No, he's not getting his way this time. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Red Star have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, what a ball!
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Red Star have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Firmly met. Out for a throw. Cannavaro. No goals as yet. And that could set him on his way. Park Ji-sung. Spread it left. Serginho. And the shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in. He's found a way through, and he's certainly onside here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that has put paid to that. Gerrard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Luis Suarez. Now who's going to be first to this? Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Serginho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gerrard, nicely spread. That has not gone well. And this is Dembele. Park Ji-sung. That's Gerrard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Elects to cross. He rises! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Red Star grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Hangs in a terrific header. Gerrard gets flagged offside. Tries to pass it through, and this is Luis Suarez. He's having a shot, and he's done it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
But inscrit après 43 minutes de jeu par...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Weghorst. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Roberto Carlos goes short. Now, can they get him away? Weghorst. Beckenbauer. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, it's not getting there. Vieira. Park Ji-sung. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's got away. Here comes the cross. Big header! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And the pass is intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Red Star looking to pass their way through. Park Ji-sung. Delivers the ball. Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Red Star are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lampard. Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. He can run onto that. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played back in, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in space and looking for options. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attention, changement.
Red Star have their second corner now. He's got ball. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Davids. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball. He gets big. He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for options for movement. And he lines up a cross. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Red Star really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. No, it's come to nothing. Wrong ball by the goalkeeper.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Messi,
de temps
that's going
additionnel.
right the way across. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered. It's a mighty effort. It's there. 2 ahead. Late in the day. Game over, surely. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Chance, surely! That's another chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Inter Milan have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself.
Oh, he's had a chance! Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lid. Mbappe! Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, he's got space here. Camavinga. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that's a good ball. And De Bruyne! Oh, Fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne! That's a half-decent try. And here's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. And that's gone route one. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared without complication. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And he's having a shot! Lampard. Dembele. Pedri. Messi. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Belletti.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
This looks promising. Well, now here's a good battle. Great chance! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aimed beyond the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that shapes to shoot! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's De Bruyne. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. Camavinga.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's come loose! Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 27. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi. Van Dijk with a definite foul there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Pinches it off him. Played into space. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe!
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Inter are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Lampard. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Played out to the left flank. It's run loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Almost an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And here's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hazard. Can he get it through? And this is Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Climbs up big! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Big chance!
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, he certainly wasn't.
That could spell trouble. Messi. Now Mbappe. And it's Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Azar. It's Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's come to nothing. Out for a throw.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Cleared away. And he's cut it out. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Attenzione, signore e signori.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front.
Pele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pele is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Real takes a shot! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Just about within shooting range. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's been given away. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And this is Forlan. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Suarez might just make this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Takes the shot! Barella with the clearance. And this is shoots! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's lost his man here. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Forlan, and this is Pele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good! It's Fulham! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Oh, important interception. That's been drilled forward. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pele. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Roberto Carlos. No way through there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a good-looking ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. 30 minutes gone. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Forlan. Cafu cuts it out. Raul. That has not gone well. Now it's Forlan, and he's running through. Foot in. It's a really well-measured ball.
3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min. He is through. Takes a shot. Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And the keeper's given it away. He's having a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
That is very well defended. Oh, that's well spotted. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found a way through. Right card, deal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Suarez looks to get on the end of this. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
49 minutes is number 11, Luis Suarez.
So is this the start of a comeback? And this is Son Heung-min. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Out to the right. Back into the middle. Now it's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele in acres of space out wide. Out of play for a throw. Pele gets into some space. Looks a decent ball. And he's had it nicked away. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, nice interception. Pele is herring after that one. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of it? Oh, he's been caught. Chance, surely! They've scored! Back to within one. Interesting.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Minutes is number 11, Luis Suarez.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Threads one in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And smartly reclaimed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking to play him in. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan.
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. A header! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Pele. Looking for the run. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Forlan. And it's Seedorf. Oh, super find. And this is Pele! It's Pele! There's the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
They're urging him to shoot. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Morris ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. And it's Forlan. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Pass somewhat off target. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what...
Mbappe! Goal, Milan! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Distributed tidily. That has not gone well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. Now it's Bale. He won't be happy with that one. He's got away. And Messi! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rodri. Gerrard. Look at the space here. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. That's a delicate pass. A header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is a little undercooked. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Now it's Chiesa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Rodri. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Bale, and he's lost his man here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Shoots! Nice looking ball. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Played back in. Gerrard gets flagged offside. Thinks one through. There's the shot! Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And the pass is intercepted. And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Gerrard. Out for a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a mighty effort! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring. He did chance! It's anyone's in for the pieces! Ronaldinho. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Always onto this. Now can he takes a shot? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Out to the right, back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Bale, brilliantly cut out. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. Looking for options for movement. Spread out to the left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's real chance! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to it.
Mbappe! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased the...
And Messi! Oh, almost a sixth.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho! It's hit the upright. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Rodri. Chance for a shot! Against the crossbar. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's beat, has a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That ball looks a good one. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bale.
The most accurate pass.
Number 11.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 17.
Makaleli driving
Number
forwards.
20,
It's run loose. Who's going to get
Number
there?
10, Raul. Substitution.
Milan have their second corner now. And that's a good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is just off target. And they're on! Without the best in the keeper. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Luis Suarez. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries to play it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply
added
brilliant
minutes has
defending.
been
They were
indicated.
outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, no way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
With the owner of a blue car parked
Your final
outside
thoughts,
the
Jim?
stadium gate,
One-sided
kindly remove
and
it,
only
as
one
it is
winner,
about to be
Peter.
towed
The
away.
players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella.
Applies the finish! Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Felipe Anderson delivers. That has not gone well. McAllister. Now it's Kimmich. There's the delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's got the beating of his man. He's through and on Dembele! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Granit Xhaka. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Felipe Anderson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Kane. Great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kimmich. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now it's Aubameyang. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister. Knocks it into space. So we're still where we started right now. Over to the other side. Kimmich. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Big chance! And it's a goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Luis Suarez. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Aubameyang. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
And it's in! It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kimmich. Kimmich making good progress on the right-hand side, and he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Lampard. Aims beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Alioski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Pedri. It's come to nothing. Alioski has found the net here, of course. Fired deep towards the back post. And that was nowhere near his best.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he...
And it's Dembele. And he's there to belt it away. Dembele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure...
Oh, he's taken it. Can he get it through? Here comes the cross. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Felipe Anderson. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich has it in a wide position. Deep cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Xhaka with a definite foul there. Van de Ven. Kyle Walker. And it's Kimmich. And this is Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Felipe Anderson. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Dembele. Oh, played right into his path. It's Luis Suarez! No, that wasn't killing anyone.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Now it's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Hernandez. Now it's Aubameyang. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass is just off target. Now it's Kane. Kimmich. There's the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Kane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Lampard. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. But they've got it again. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. He's being urged to shoot. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 97, Pierre Aubameyang. Número 18, número 10, número 6.
Oh, good stop, it had to be.
Número 15, número 42.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Número 21, Filippo Inzaghi. Número 7, número 11. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Malinovsky. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James in with the challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played in deep. He rises! And another try! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Crossing. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Mendes. Knocks it out wide. It's a good-looking delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckham.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's on it, can he get away? Cross flung in towards the middle. Somewhat off target. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids, and it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini clears and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Suarez. That's rather hopeful. And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. Baresi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Threads one in. Shoots! Lampard, Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho is herring after that one. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zico. All the way back. Luis Suarez skims one in, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So it is still 0-0. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Baresi, Davids. Real chance here. It's a loose ball. And he's had a hit. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 24 minutes is number 18, Luis Suarez.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's dealt with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho. Buffon gets it clear, and it's Zico. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Thuram at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Lampard. Is there any chance? Surely! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 37 minutes is...
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Frank Lampard.
Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. He's found the way. It's Zico! Zico. And it's Davids. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Zico. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance for a shot!
Added time.
Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Thuram. It's a mighty effort! Hullet is flagged offside. Nicely shaped ball. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution.
Here we go again. Van Dijk. That's Thuram. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. And he's straight offside. The pass has gone astray. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. That's tidy. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi gets good distance on it. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's played it in low. So, third corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Played into space. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. That's a little off target. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Baresi, and it's Luis Suarez. Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Tries a shot! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Goal! After 64 minutes,
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer tries making a foray down the right. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
substitution on the field, number 18, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Bale.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's away! Szoboszlai. Now that's well seen too. And they can counter here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is good alertness.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
McTominay has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Probing pass, chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. Referee's given a throw. That has ended up in no man's land. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. Oh, takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
I think we're just about done here. That is a little undercooked. And it's Szoboszlai. Rummenigge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rijkaard cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro tries to clear. Beckenbauer. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. Close. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
So it's down to business here. And here's Suarez. He's had it taken off him. Lampard, passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Dembele. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Abubakar. Out for a throw. Pedri. Lampard. It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Abubakar. That pass isn't the best. Abubakar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's Dembele. Barella. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early. Luis Suarez! It's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 18.